Hi everybody, I'm Tom Slivick. Welcome to TSPN's News for today. Let's get to our stories. On January 28th, at approximately 8:40 a.m., an Amador County Sheriff's deputy was dispatched to a residence on Toyon Road in Pine Grove to the report of a suspicious vehicle and a male subject. While en route, it was reported that the male subject had approached a residence, knocked on the front door, and began looking through windows before leaving. Upon arrival, the deputy sheriff contacted the reporting party, a witness, and conducted an area check. While checking the area, the deputy found the suspicious vehicle parked in another driveway on Toyon Road. The deputy requested assistance, and upon arrival of a patrol sergeant, they began to check the residence, wherein they found a door standing open. They ultimately located and detained the subject as he moved between the house and the attached garage. The subject matched the description of the suspicious person seen at the neighboring residence. A search of the subject, Joel Rusher, revealed medications in his pants pocket prescribed to the resident. A further search revealed that he had taken numerous items from various locations within the residence and staged them outside the garage door to hasten the theft. The resident was contacted and denied knowing Rusher or allowing him access to the residence or property. As Rusher was being arrested, he disclosed that he had left his 7-month-old infant son unattended in the back seat of his vehicle as he was committing the burglary. The infant was recovered and found to be uninjured. The infant was released to the custody of Child Protective Services. Joel Perry Rusher, 33, of Pine Grove, was arrested and charged with first-degree residential burglary and child endangerment. Rusher's bail was set at $40,000. The State Route 49 and Main Street project for Plymouth will be on the agenda February 28th during the City Council meeting dedicated to choosing the city's preferred alternative. The AIR should be available for the week of February 4th. The comment period will last until March 8th. Notices will be sent out to all interested parties who have already signed up throughout this long process, and Caltrans will be holding an open house on February 13th. This would be a good place to get more information prior to the discussion of the City Council. On January 23rd, at approximately 10:30 p.m., Amador County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to a residence on Wheeler Loop in Plymouth to the report of a kidnapping. Upon arrival, Sheriff's deputies contacted the 23-year-old female victim. The victim admitted to being a prostitute from the Sacramento area. She alleged that she had come to Amador County multiple times in the past to perform sexual acts for money at a residence on Consumist Lane in Plymouth. The victim reported that upon arrival today, 2 subjects known to her as Vince and Mike beat her, tied her, bound her, and then forced her to perform sexual acts, during which a shotgun was held to her head. The victim reported that she had then driven around in a vehicle. She was being driven around in a vehicle before being thrown out of the car on Wheeler Loop. The victim identified the residence on Consumist Lane to deputies. The resident is known to Amador County Sheriff's deputies as Vincent Brewer's residence. The victim was transported to Sutter Amador Hospital for treatment of her injuries. Amador County Sheriff's deputies responded to Brewer's residence but found the residence unoccupied. A search of Brewer's residence revealed significant physical evidence which corroborated the victim's account of what had transpired. Amador County Sheriff's deputies subsequently responded and adopted the investigation. The suspects were positively identified by the victim via photographic lineup as Vincent M. Brewer, 30, of Plymouth, and Michael L. Gunn, 38, of Martell. On January 25th, at approximately 5:55 p.m., Amador County Sheriff's deputies, with the assistance of Jackson Rancheria Casino security, detained Gunn as he reported to work at the casino. Gunn was interviewed by Amador County Sheriff's detectives, wherein he admitted his involvement with Brewer in the kidnapping, assault with a deadly weapon, and sexual assault of the victim. A search of Gunn's residence on Highway 88 in Martell resulted in the recovery of the firearm reportedly used in the crime. At 8:15 p.m., Jackson Rancheria Casino security reported that Brewer was at the casino. Amador County Sheriff's deputies responded and detained Brewer. Brewer was interviewed by Amador County Sheriff's detective and denied any involvement with the crimes. However, did have physical injuries consistent with those reportedly caused by the victim during the assault. Gunn was arrested and charged with kidnapping, oral copulation with force, and special allegations. Brewer was arrested and charged with kidnapping, oral copulation with force, penetration with a foreign object, and special allegations. Both subjects are being held without bail. The Progressive Women's Committee will meet on Thursday, February 7th, 11:30 p.m., make that a.m., at Tommy's Banquet Room in Jackson. As reported earlier this week on TSPN, the speaker for January was to be Sheriff Martin Ryan, who has an unavoidable conflict with February 7th and will be unable to speak at that afternoon. He will, however, be the speaker for the Progressive Women's Committee on Thursday, March 7th. Maureen Funk of Amador Council of Tourism, who is scheduled to speak in March, will be the Progressive Women's Committee speaker on Thursday, February 7th, 11:30 at Tommy's Banquet Room. For live music from the era of log cabins and outlaws, played in one of California's finest log-built inns, the Sierra's favorite behind the times fiddle and banjo duos, the Old Souls, on February 9th, 16th, and the 23rd at the Kirkwood Inn, Saturdays 6 to 8 p.m. Give a call at 209-258-7304, phone to confirm and to find out more. You can go to www.oldsouls.com or go to their Facebook page. And taking a look at our weather, beautiful sunny day out there. Really nice day. High 63, low of 41. Winds out of the west at 6 miles an hour. Friday, sunny high 63, low of 42. Winds out of the east 5 to 9 miles an hour. On Saturday, sunny high 64 with a low of 42. Air quality index report, ozone levels moderate on Thursday at 87, unhealthy for sensitive groups on Friday. For burn day information, give them a call, 223-6246. Make sure it is a permissible burn day. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be replaying what we talked to Supervisor Richard Force about yesterday at special board meeting. So stay with us right here on TSPN. You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.